Hi, I am Satyanarayanan. Welcome to our channel. Let's impart knowledge and education. You can reach us through senddoubts@gmail.com. To see more videos, subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the notification button. Problem number 2. 1 kg of air at a pressure of 7 bar and a temperature of 360 Kelvin undergoes a reversible polytropic process which may be represented by PV power 1.1 is equal to constant. If the final pressure is 1.4 bar, evaluate subdivision A, final specific volume and temperature, subdivision B, work done and heat transfer. How the work and heat interactions would be affected if the process is irreversible and 15 kJ of work is lost due to internal friction. Now the problem is divided into two types. In the first case, problem is considered to be a reversible polytropic process. In the second case, the problem is considered to be irreversible. The difference between these two is, if the process is reversible, you have to neglect frictional losses. If the process is irreversible, you have to include frictional losses. Either you have to calculate the frictional effect, or most of the cases frictional loss would be given. So in this problem also, for irreversible process, 15 kJ of work loss is given. Now you have to note that R is given in joule per kilogram Kelvin. We want R in kilojoule. So you have to divide R by 1000. That is R is equal to 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Now let me write the given data. Listen, mass M, small m is given as 1 kg. Initial pressure P1 is given as 7 bar. We don't use 7 bar unit. We have to make it to kilopascal. To convert bar into kilopascal, you have to multiply it by 100. So 7 bar is equal to 700 kilopascal. I have explained this in the previous problem. If you have any doubt, please refer the previous problem. And a temperature T1 is 360 Kelvin. Temperature must be in Kelvin, so no issues. Undergoes a reversible polytropic process which may be represented by PV power n, small n. Small n is given as 1.1. Note that this PV power 1.1 is given for reversible polytropic process. For reversible polytropic process, PV power 1.1 is equal to constant. That is very important. This is given only for reversible. If the final pressure is 1.4 bar, P2 is equal to 1.4 bar. So multiply it by 100, 140 kilopascal. Evaluate final specific volume, temperature, work done and heat transfer. In addition to that, few more data is given. Let me write that too. R value is given as 287 joule. So to convert joule into kilojoule, I have divided this by 1000. So 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Gamma is also given as 1.4. First you have to calculate final specific volume and temperature. Look at this. This is specific volume, not volume. So many would have committed mistake here. Many are committing mistake here. Listen carefully. This is not volume. This is specific volume. So you have to use small v. Small v suffix 2. Since it is final, I am using v suffix 2. Also final temperature T suffix 2. This is very important. You have to calculate work done and heat transfer for reversible process in the case 1. Work done and heat transfer for reversible process. W1 to 2 and Q1 to 2. 1 to 2 means between inlet and outlet, or for state 1 to state 2. W1 to 2 and Q to 1 to 2 for reversible process, that is without considering friction. In the next case, how the work and heat interaction would be affected if the process is irreversible. So you have to calculate work and heat again while considering 15 kJ of work is lost due to internal friction. So again we are going to calculate W and Q, but for irreversible process, that is frictional loss is considered. Now we will calculate one by one. First we will calculate specific volume and final temperature. We know P1 V1 is equal to mRT1. Listen, instead of capital V1, I am using small v1 because in this problem only specific volume is asked. Specific volume is nothing but meter cube per kilogram. Per kilogram is nothing but specific volume. So since we are considering this as specific volume, mass should be assumed as 1 because then only you will be getting meter cube per kilogram. So specific volume means mass should be assumed as 1 kg. Now substitute all the value. Specific volume is taken on the left hand side, other terms are on the right hand side. Mass is assumed as 1 kg, R is 0.287, temperature is given as 360 Kelvin, then pressure is 700 kilopascal. From this you can calculate specific volume is 1.1476 meter cube per kilogram. Per kilogram is very important. Now we have calculated specific volume at inlet condition. Now you are going to calculate specific volume at final condition. This is a polytropic process. So I am using polytropic expression. This is derived in the derivation and explained in the previous problem. Refer previous problem for any clarification. V2 by V1 is equal to P1 by P2 whole power 1 by n. This is the generic formula for polytropic process. Now we are going to calculate V2. So V1 is known value, just now we have calculated. P1, P2 given in the problem, N is also given in the problem. Substitute all the values, you will be getting V2 is equal to 0.637 meter cube per kilogram. Then we have to calculate temperature. To determine temperature, either you can use polytropic process or you can use PV is equal to MRT relationship. I already told you how to use PV is equal to MRT in the previous problem. Refer previous problem for any clarification. We know that P2 V2 is equal to MRT2. Substitute all the known value. From this you can calculate T2. In the previous problem, instead of ideal gas equation, I have used polytropic process. In this problem, I have used ideal gas equation instead of polytropic process. Both are correct. You will be getting same answer. So, you can use any one of these equations. From this, you can calculate T2. Now, we are going to determine work and heat transfer when the friction is not considered. You know the formula W is equal to P1 V1 minus P2 V2 divided by N minus 1. This PV is nothing but MRT. So, this equation can be written as MR into T1 minus T2 divided by N minus 1. Now, you know M is 1, R is 0.287. T1, T2, N, everything is given in this problem. If you substitute all the value, you will be getting W is equal to 141.405 kilojoule. To determine heat transfer, you know the formula gamma minus N divided by gamma minus 1 into work done. So, using this, gamma is given, N value is given, W just now we have calculated. So, if you substitute all the value, you will be getting Q is equal to 106.053 kilojoule per kilogram. Now, listen, this N value is given only when the friction is not considered. When the friction is considered, that is irreversible process, N value is not given. N is given only for reversible process. So, in the next case, we are going to determine same W and Q, but we cannot use this formula because N value is not given. So, you have to use different formula. Look at this. To determine work and heat transfer when friction is considered, to determine net work done, displacement work minus frictional work. Displacement work is nothing but work we have calculated without friction minus frictional losses. So, we have already calculated work without friction. Now, you are going to subtract frictional losses with that. Look at this, 141.405 is the work we have calculated just now. Now, friction is considered, frictional loss is considered. So, you have to subtract this. So, from this you can calculate net work done. To determine heat transfer, we cannot use that formula. I have already told you because N value is given only for reversible. For irreversible, N value is not given. So, we cannot use that. You know the generic first law of thermodynamics formula. Q is equal to du plus W. To determine Q, we need both du and W. W is already calculated. Only unknown parameter is du. So to determine du, we know the formula mCV delta T, that is T2 minus T1. M is known, T1, T2 is also known, but CV is unknown. So you have to calculate CV first. To determine CV, you can use formula R by gamma minus 1. So listen, CV is equal to R. R is given. Gamma minus 1 is nothing but 1.4 minus 1. So 0.4. From this we can calculate CV. Substitute CV here. Look at this. Du is equal to M. This CV is nothing but 0.7175 into T2 minus T1. Everything is known value. So from this you can calculate Tu. Now you have calculated Du. So from this you can calculate Q net. That is Q net is equal to net heat transfer is equal to Du. We have calculated. W we have already calculated. Substitute both the values, you will be getting Q net. I have already told you we cannot use the formula Q is equal to gamma minus n by gamma minus 1 into W. Also, you cannot determine W with the formula P1 V1 minus P2 V2 divided by n minus 1, because in both the cases n value is needed. In this problem, n value is not given for irreversible process. So we are unable to use this formula. Suppose if n value is given for reversible and irreversible, you can use this formula. Thank you.